This is Oahu, the third largest and most populous of the 7 Hawaii Islands. Locals call it the gathering place. Visitors see it as paradise. I'm here to meet Daniel Anthony. He's the founder of Mana'ai, a small business that produces Paiyai, a byproduct of poi, a traditional staple food for the Native Hawaiian made out of pounded taro root. His dream is to restore the culture of taro farming and to bring back Paiyai into the daily diet of the Hawaiian people. Kalo has been at the center of the Hawaiian diet since time immemorial. A food staple that almost disappeared in 1911 when the Board of Health put a prohibition on poi. A cholera outbreak questioned poi shop's sanitary handling of poi, leading to 100 years of prohibition. In 2011, a bill was passed allowing for public distribution of Paiyai.
This was one of the starts. This was the 1911 prohibition of poi. And in this, basically, poi factories were shut down because people were getting sick.
Taro farming was pushed to the fringes of Native Hawaiian culture. Daniel reclaimed it and now operates a small business from his home. With this age-old tradition facing dire straits and pushed to the fringes of Native Hawaiian culture, Daniel was determined to revive it. He takes care of all the processes involved in making Paiyai and poi. This traditional staple food is made out of taro root that are pressure cooked, then cleaned and pounded by hand. By developing commerce on the island with grocery stores, friends, restaurants, and the community, he is rebuilding an economy to help sustain taro farmers across the Hawaiian Islands. Economic and food sovereignty from Western civilization will be Daniel's tireless quest for his people. In order to achieve this, he envisioned the need to train a new generation of farmers that will feed their family and community. That's why he created the Kui Club. The club's objective is to teach youth how to develop inner strength and direct it towards growing kalo. Its success can be found in Taylor Ann Niali'i Fitzsimmons. Taylor was a member of the Kamehameha Kui Club.
And just like I Am Holoa, their goal is to connect with those youth to make the difference.
This is what I care about, and this is what's important to me. And I'm still going to Hawaii Pacific University, a full ride for nursing. So I can still, get that job, but also take care of this land.
Oh, I thought she was going to give me the bill after these guys were here. Does that feel good?
I was actually just thinking, totally, I'm gonna go to Portland University and I'm gonna, become a nurse. But, once I got my hands dirty and started working with kalo, and it just totally changed my mindset.
But you gotta get to work. You gotta do something. So that something would require having super positive thoughts. I want you to think about, that weed that you pull out is you're cleaning up after the wrongs of humanity. And give back, take something painful in your life and plant it. So I'm gonna put this idea, this feeling, I'm gonna put it in the dirt and I'm gonna hope something. And then you get to come back here in a couple years to do the next segment on her and you see how far that hope has gotten you.
One by one, Daniel is bringing people back to the ways of his ancestors. His efforts restore hope and pride in the hearts of indigenous people across the island.
You guys heard about GMO? So you genetically modify something. Well, what we do over here is CMO. We culturally modify something. So what has happened is we took a regular human being that was on a course for Western civilization. We threw some signs in the heaven, we left some food, and that's what happens to him. That is a transformed Kanaka, right there, by choice. So today, this young man, he's preparing all of this equipment to go and share with fellow students at the University of Hawaii. He's starting the first Taro pounding club on campus. They get together every Friday and they make poi as a student community. And so he's made the choice. When he makes poi, he chooses to wear the garb of his ancestors. And he chooses to go out of his way, sleep at uncle's house, borrow one truck, spend all morning loading it up, spending all night the night before cooking it, having to deal with security guards, policy makers, to share it. That's what he's doing. He's feeding inspiration on his campus. He's helping others to see that it is possible, plausible, permissible, and freaking amazing when you strap your malo and you pound your collar.
Since I started wearing my malo on campus, I started to see a couple other Hawaiian boys rocking their malos at various events. When you see one person, making food, when you see one person, practicing their culture, after that it just spirals and people start to feel the confidence and feel the inspiration to do what they know is right.
Now, think what you like, but the reality is your choice is the most powerful thing that you have. And when you choose your indigenous roots, your cultural roots, when you choose to follow the practice of your area, wherever you're at on planet Earth, the ancestors there will honor and support you.